owner of Vet and Pet SEO, and I want to just spend a few minutes to talk about 5 search engine optimization mistakes that are costing you clients. So if you're like most small veterinary owners, then you're a very busy person. Not only for you dealing with pets and pet owners all day, but sometimes you have to act as the HR manager, the marketing expert of your business, the IT expert, even manning the front desk. And if you're doing these things, then you're a very busy person and you have a lack of time, so to speak. And so there are some aspects of your marketing that are actually getting put on the back burner. So putting on the marketing hat, I want to just explain to you several things about search engine optimization that you can add that won't take too much of your time, that can bring in more clients to you. Because there are 5 critical mistakes that are possibly driving customers away from your practice instead of attracting them. But the good news is they're common and they are very fixable. So they may take a little bit of time, but once you get the ball rolling, it's easy to manage, but it won't take as much time and won't hurt you as not happening. So moving forward, the first one is to optimize your Google My Business page. The most important thing to know about Google My Business is that it's owned by, it says in the name, Google. So that means that it automatically makes it important for SEO. And if you haven't already claimed and optimized your Google My Business page, then first off, you need to do that as soon as possible. But second, if you don't know how to do it, then here are some steps to do it. First, go to Google, put in Google My Business, and claim your page if it's already up. Number 2 is to provide everything that Google asks for, which is your address, your business address, your phone number, your website, social links, hours, menus, etc. Then use important local keywords in your descriptions. Add pictures and relevant images to your listings. And 5th is to check your listings regularly, since customers can edit it as well. Now, once you've done these things, you should also plan on making Google My Business posts to promote your business, but that's something that you can get to later on. Okay, so search engine optimization mistake number 2 is not optimizing your website for mobile users. So mobile search is everything when it comes to local SEO. In fact, as of 2008, 95% of all mobile searches happened on Google, and that's not a number that you should know because it's steadily rising. In 2020, it's 99%. But here are some key things to do in order to optimize your site on mobile. First is to improve your page's loading time. So the average mobile loading website is 22 seconds, but the optimal time for conversion is 2.4 seconds. Number 2, do a mobile search testing and make sure that menus and buttons are easy to navigate online. Number 3, make sure your content doesn't require horizontal scrolling, squinting, and can be read on the mobile device easily. Number 4 is to make sure common actions and requests are easy for mobile users. In other words, make it easy for them to find directions to your clinic. They can view your prices if it's on your site, subscribe to any list of newsletters, make a purchase, or even follow you on social media. But on a related note, you should also think about social media and mobile advertising. For example, Facebook has a call now button as an option for mobile ads. So, moving on, SEO mistake number 3 is not optimizing for voice search. Voice search is arguably the biggest trend in SEO. The increasing popularity of virtual assistants just as Siri, Alexa, and Cortana is driving the trend. As of 2019, 20% of all online searches were voice searches, and the numbers are expected to skyrocket to over 50% by the end of this year. Fortunately, optimizing for voice isn't difficult. Since people use voice search in specific ways, asking Siri a question, for example, you'll need to think about the questions and problems that drive most customers to your mobile website. So here are just a few pointers to take in. First is to answer common questions. Make a list of the questions that people are most likely to ask about your product and your service, and answer them on your website. And use the questions themselves as keywords. Next, focus on what's known in SEO as long tail keywords. Questions are great, don't get me wrong, but so are keywords that include words like how to and where, best, top rated, new. Next, incorporate local keywords. So most voice searches are local, and you don't want to miss out on searches that include the name of your city or the words near me. Next, make sure your site loads quickly. Mobile users have a bounce rate of 10% higher than desktop users, and most voice searches are mobile. Finally, rethinking your content with voice search in mind is a great way to attract more clients, more customers. Next is SEO mistake number 4, not removing broken links, i.e. 404 pages from your site. You already know that link building is critical for SEO. Both internal and external links are a must. And if you've gotten broken links, it can hurt your SEO over time. Broken internal links are frustrating for users, and they can occur when you change the URL of a page or remove content from your page. Broken links are also frustrating and can even hurt your Google ranking. So think about this. If it's been a while since you looked for broken links on your site, you might be losing customers without realizing it. And you can try to go through your site clicking every link individually, but if you're like most veterinarians who have web pages, then your site is complex. It has a lot of pages, and this could take a long time. So instead, consider using a broken link tool. You can easily Google broken link tools, and these, once they identify a broken link, it makes it easier for you to fix them. Fifth and finally, for SEO mistakes, is not focusing on reviews. 80% of all customers look at online reviews to make a purchase, and most of them read 10 reviews or more. So ask yourself this: do you need anything else to convince you online reviews are important for SEO? You probably do it yourself. So if you think about how you do it, think about how your client's doing it. So if you're ignoring online reviews, that is a huge mistake that are pushing clients away, pushing customers and pet owners away, and actually bringing them in. So here are some steps to do in order to handle reviews. First, claim your business listings on Google My Business, Yelp, and even other review sites. Next is just to check to make sure that your information is accurate and up to date. Third, ask your customers to review your business. If you got regulars, then you can simply ask them to leave a review. Link it to your Yelp and your business page on your website, and then you can also print the URLs on your receipts. So next, ask your Facebook followers to review your business on Facebook. Designate a person to handle reviews, including responding to negative as well as the positive reviews quickly. You can also seek out people who leave detailed and inspiring reviews and ask them to write or film a testimonial for your business. Then you can feature it on your website or your social media pages. I want you to think about this. Summing up, the SEO is constantly changing, but these 5 mistakes are ones that you simply cannot afford to make. Fixing them now can help you avoid missing out on new customers in the future. This is Brandon Boyd, the owner of Vet and Pet SEO, and I thank you for this time. You have a great day.